Hello and welcome back everyone to this channel, and today in this video tutorial I will show you how you can sort the list alphabetically from A to Z and Z to A. So for sorting I will use here two Python methods. First one is the sorted and second one is the sort method. Now let's start. So here first I am going to use the sorted method, and this sorted method takes a iterable object, and in this case I will provide the list, and this list will contain a string and we will sort the string in alphabetically. Now suppose we have a list like this which contains a users, and the first user is the Roy, second user is the Vincent, third user is the Bobby, and fourth user is the Philip, and the last user is the Eugene. And now you can see this list contains a users in a random order. And that means if you see the starting letter of the first user which start with R, and then look at the starting letter of the second username which start with letter V, and we want to sort this username in alphabetical order. Like if the name start with A, that name should be the first element of the list, and if the second name start with B, that should be the second element of the list, and so on. Now for that we can use the sorted method. Now let's create here a sorted users variable and then call the sorted function from the Python, and to this function pass the users or pass the list that you want to sort alphabetically. Okay, now in the next line we will print the sorted users like this, and now run this code. And as you can see, the list is sorted alphabetically. Means if you see the first name start with letter B, and the second start with letter E, and third with P, and fourth with R, and last one start with the letter V, which is in a alphabetical order from A to Z. Now you can also sort this list alphabetically in reverse order, which means here you see the Vincent is the last item of the list, and in reverse order it should be the first item of the list. Similarly, the Roy should be the second item of the list, not the last second item of the list. So for that, this sorted function takes one more parameter which is called reverse, and when you say reverse true, which means it is going to reverse the list. Okay, so run this code, and now you can see the Vincent is the first item of the list, then Roy, and as you can see alphabetically, this time the sorted function sorts the list alphabetically from Z to A in reverse order. So this is how you can use the sorted function to reverse the list alphabetically. Now let's move and see how we can use the sort function. Okay, so sort function does the same things. It takes the iterable and reverse the iterable. So here we are going to reverse the list alphabetically. So for that, here we are going to take the same list of user that we have defined here. So copy it and paste it here. Now here I want to tell you one thing, that when you call the sorted method, this method makes the copy of the original list and sorts that copy of the original list. But here when we call the sort function, this function directly manipulates the original list. So let's see here, just call users dot sort. Now if you print users and run this block of code, you can see it sorted the string in the list alphabetically from A to Z. And also if you want to sort the list in reverse order from Z to A order, you can specify here the parameter reverse equal to true like this, and then run this code. You can see the list is sorted in alphabetically in reverse order. Now here I want to show one thing. Now let's remove this reverse, and we want to sort this in ascending order or from A to Z order. Okay, now here you can see all the username letter start with a capital letter. What will happen if I change the capital letter to a small letter like this and this? And let's sort it and see what happens. And as you can see, this list is not sorted properly. Here, the Philip and the Roy should be before the Vincent username. But here you can see they are at the end of the list. Now, problem is here because some of the username later start with a capital and some of them start with a small. So we need to make sure that each list item must be sorted based on the lowercase. And for that, we need to convert each item of the list, like the username you see here, in a lowercase. And for that, you can use the another parameter of the sort, which is called the key, where you can provide the function, and this function will be applied to each item of the list. And for that, here we are going to call the Python str.lower function like this. And now if you execute this code, you can see now the list is properly formatted in alphabetical order from A to Z. Like the first username start with the letter B, second E, and third P, fourth R, and last one start from V. So this is how you can use the sorted and sort function of Python to sort the list in alphabetical order from A to Z and Z to A order. So at last I want to say, don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, and thank you.